Religion was taught to me as if it was a fact. Adults told me that as a kid, so I believed it. But then you get older, and you get critical thinking skills. None of this makes any fucking sense.
Does Christianity make sense? Before I give some possible answers to that question, I want to note something that I think is really important here. Some of the greatest scientific and philosophical thinkers of the last thousands plus years have been religious. The guy who discovered the Big Bang was Catholic and cited his Catholicity and his belief in the Bible as the reason why he started exploring the theory. Even if you're an atheist philosopher, you will even cite Thomas Aquinas as an authority on some things, whether you agree or disagree with him on something, and he's Catholic. Need I also know people like Dr. William Lane Craig or Alvin Plantinga in modern times? There are so many other complexities and issues and examples that could be brought up with what she says, but the point here is just to say that religion is not opposed to critical thinking. It has been religious thought that has sometimes produced the critical thinking and the ideas that we have. And just because you develop critical thinking skills as you continue to grow into adulthood also doesn't mean that you're going to leave religion or even that you should leave a given religion. Christian and non-Christian epistemologists will often tell you that people can be epistemically justified in having a belief even if that belief isn't true and even if they're adults. And it's not that they're not critically thinking. Circling back to the question I raised at the beginning, does Christianity make sense? There are a couple different responses that you could make. One of them would be to say that, well, it does make sense. The fact that you cannot make sense out of something doesn't mean that in reality it doesn't make sense. My phone, the very device that I am using to talk to whoever is listening and make this video, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how my phone works. But just because I don't understand how my phone works doesn't mean my phone isn't working. Your perception of something and the thing itself can be different, and this is one of the difficulties in life. A response that Dr. Lionheart gives is that Christianity makes just about as much sense as our own existence. He essentially makes the argument that Christianity cannot be dismissed on the grounds that it does not make sense because we exist, and our very existence also does not make any sense. Going back to the phone analogy, just because I can't make sense of my phone doesn't mean I can dismiss my phone. And I would encourage you to check out this video for more on that. So whether you want to say that Christianity does make sense or Christianity makes just about as much sense as our own existence, either way, you can't dismiss the system. Or at the very least, you would have to do more work. There are other important issues to bring up, but I want to know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments, and make sure you follow me for more content like this.